welcome to Treadmill Review Guru. Today we're reviewing the T75 treadmill from Matrix, and let me tell you, we're impressed. It comes with 4 different display options. This is the XUR display, and it has pretty much unlimited entertainment and workout options. Plus, the treadmill itself feels really solid and feels like a treadmill that you find at the gym. So let's dive into the full review. So when testing the T75, we compared it to the Nordic Trek X32i incline trainer, the Peloton Tread, the Soul TT8, and Life Fitness Run CX. That way we can see how this treadmill compares to those brands and also get a really good feel of this treadmill so we can bring you this review. So we recommend the Matrix T75 for runners who are looking for a solid, powerful treadmill that can handle long-term use. This treadmill also has a really heavy weight capacity at 400 pounds. So if you're a larger user who is looking for a treadmill that you can run on, this is also a really great option for that. And this is also really great for runners who want to train for long distance races and events like marathons because it can handle that kind of use. It's also really great for athletes who are looking for a treadmill that adjusts really quickly and can handle high intensity interval training. This treadmill responds really quickly when you adjust the speed and incline, so we really recommend it for HIIT workouts. Something to keep in mind is that the T75 doesn't fold up and it's also pretty heavy, so it's harder to move around. So if you're looking for a foldable treadmill or a treadmill that you need to move around a lot, T75 isn't really great for that. Instead, we recommend it more for users who have a designated space in their home for the Matrix T75 to just stay. And finally, we recommend it for iFit users who are looking for a high-end treadmill that's iFit enabled, plus gives you access to internet browsing and also other streaming apps. So if you're looking for that, check out the Matrix T75. If you're liking this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date in all the latest home fitness equipment as soon as it hits the market. So let's dive into the overall construction on the Matrix T75. So its footprint is 79 inches long, 36 inches wide, and 61 inches high. And when you're on it, it feels really solid and sturdy and like a treadmill that you'd find at the gym. And that is because of the high build quality and also because of the motor, which I will jump into in a moment. So starting with the frame is welded steel and also these steel uprights which connect from the frame up into the console and then out where the handle is then clipped into. And it just makes it feel really solid and durable. These handles are probably one of my favorites. They're slim so I can get a good grip on them, and then also because they wrap around completely, it's kind of just really one handle essentially. But since it's like this, you can get pretty much unlimited grip options. So I find I grip it a lot, especially when I am typing into the screen, just to get balance, especially if I'm walking. There's also 2 pulse grips here. So you can check your pulse, and then it also comes with that heart rate chest strap as well. And then jumping into the motor. So this motor is a little bit different than all the other treadmills that we compared it to. All of those treadmills have DC motors, which are commonly found in home treadmills. The Matrix T75 has an AC motor. It's 3.0 horsepower. So AC motors are typically found in commercial treadmills, like treadmills that you'd find in the gym. So that just makes it run just a little bit differently, and I especially noticed that this treadmill adjusts really quickly when you're inputting the speed and incline, so that makes it really great for those HIIT workouts. Whereas DC motors, you can expect just a little bit of a lag, especially when you're adding on and taking away speed. This one adjusts really quickly because of that motor. It does have 2 wheels in the front, so you will be able to move it around if you need to. So the running surface is pretty large. It's 22 inches wide by 60 inches long. So this is really great for all types of users of all sizes. And it has a low step-up height at about 8 inches from the ground to up to the side rail. It's really great for lower ceilings, like especially when you have it inclined up to that full 15%, which is the max that it inclines up to. The cushioning overall on the deck feels pretty firm, but it definitely has enough shock absorption to be able to lessen that impact on your knees and ankles especially. And we didn't have any discomfort running. The cushioning is a bit firmer. I'd say it compares more to the Peloton tread. So it's more firmer than the Nordic Track X32i, which has a lot of cushioning. So we really like the overall console and the XUR display on the Matrix T75. It's really easy to navigate. I can reach the screen really well, especially when I type. And when running, the console doesn't shake and it feels really sturdy. These speakers go really loud and they're really clear, so I could run and sprint and still hear my Netflix show. Also, when you're in a workout, you can adjust the speed and inclines here, or you can adjust them over on the sides. Here's the speed and then the incline levels. You can jump back to your previous speed, or you can go in and you can input whatever speed you want. You can type it in. When you're using the buttons on either the screen or on the console itself, for speed, they increase by 0.1 increments. When you hold down the incline buttons though, they will go quickly up or quickly down, which is nice, or when you just press the button, they'll increase by 0.5%. And the incline goes all the way up from 0% to 15%, and the speed goes from 0.5 to all the way up to 12.5. So it gives you plenty of room to play with as far as your speed and inclines. There's 2 cup holders here, and then they also have this little like kind of half extra storage in each of them. So I could place my 22-ounce water bottle here and it doesn't shake or rattle, especially when I'm running. And then I can also place my phone or wallet next to it, which is really nice. So it gives you that little extra storage. Plus, there is a device tray here, so you can, if you have your phone or tablet plugged in, you can place it right here if you just need access to your phone. That's also really nice as well. So the XUR display on the Matrix T75 comes with this 22-inch touchscreen, which is really easy to navigate. It comes with these preloaded apps. As you can see, there's Netflix, Hulu Plus, Spotify, YouTube, MyFitnessPal, and there's also web browsing, which is really cool. So I recommend starting off, you can create a profile on the treadmill itself. That way it saves your login information. So when you log into Netflix or Hulu Plus, you can just jump right in and it'll have your weight, and then it'll also have your recommended workout time. So if you want to work out for like 30 minutes, that's typically the default. So you can go on and flip through Netflix really easily, and you're already pre-logged in, which is really nice. And then also with the web browsing, you can go on and it defaults to Google, but you can go into the machine settings and you can change it into whatever website that you want to pop up. But the internet browsing on this gives you all sorts of viewing capabilities. Plus, there is an HDMI hookup, so you can hook up your phone, your tablet, and you can also even hook up a media streaming device. I hooked up my Roku, and when it was hooked up, I just pointed my remote at the screen, so it really functions like a TV, and I was able to get even more out of this and use like Amazon Prime and apps that aren't already preloaded on here. Plus, we even were able to connect one of our other reviewers' Xbox, and he was able to walk and use his controller and play Madden, which was really cool. So these are all of the entertainment options. Going into the workout, let me exit out of this. And after you finish your workout, it will show you all of your stats, which is cool. So you can go into training, and there's a bunch of different modes. So you can press the green button or go here and just jump into manual mode, which I always find really handy. You can also go into custom mode, create all these different segments into what speed and incline levels that you want to create your own exercises. There's rolling hills, which in these modes is where the treadmill will adjust for you. So these are just the onboard workouts, plus for onboard workouts, there's also a virtual active, which lets you explore. You can pick either the American Northeast Run or Northern Rockies Run, and they let you go through real life trails that you find in those regions. So you can go through, it'll tell you what the trail is, it'll give you a little description. You can also play the music and the sound effects, which the music is just default, just kind of whatever music that they have. So turn that off for a second. So as you're going, you can skip through different trails so you can explore. You can also make it go larger and remove your stats in really any of the features that you're in. Plus, as I exit this, there's also Sprint 8, which is a HIIT workout training option that will adjust the treadmill based on your intensity level. So you can pick your levels. I'll just go with intermediate. And then it has preset intervals for you. You can go on and you can listen to Phil Campbell, who's the creator of Sprint 8. You can listen to just his audio, or you can watch the video where he explains a little bit more about the program. But you can go right into this and do workouts through here as well, which is really cool that it has this program. And these are just the onboard capabilities. They don't require a subscription. And then if you do want subscription option, it has, Matrix is now iFit enabled. So if you have your membership, you can just log in and you have access to the whole library of iFit, and you can take the trainer-led classes. It also works with Smart Adjust since it's integrated into the treadmill, so it will adjust when the trainer cues it, and also Active Pulse works as well, which are iFit features. We've noticed that the leaderboard isn't available yet, but we will update the written review if it becomes available in the future. So as you can see, you can just go in, scroll through, you can browse, you can take the live classes, but if you don't want to use iFit, it is not required for you to have that monthly subscription in order to use all the other options I showed you. So we really like that about the Matrix T75. In a moment, I'm going to walk and run on it, and I'm also going to incline it up to that 15% so you can hear. There is a little bit of foot noise, but that is to be expected on pretty much all treadmills. So now I'm going to start, and I am going to walk at 3 miles per hour. And now I'm going up to 6 miles per hour. And here I am at 9 miles per hour. I'm going to incline up to 15%. Here it is inclined at its full 15%. So as you can see, the noise output is relatively low. Now we're going to have Matthew. He's our tallest reviewer come. He's 6'5", 230 pounds, and he is going to walk and run on this treadmill so you can hear his foot noise and also the motor noise. So here he is walking at 3 miles per hour. Here he's running at 6 miles per hour. And finally here he's running at 9 miles per hour. So a few things to keep in mind with the Matrix T75 is that it doesn't fold up. So we recommend it more for users who have a designated space in their home for this treadmill. Also on the T75, we miss the quick touch buttons, which let you jump from low to high speed and inclines or high to low. But we really like that the T75 has a large 22-inch touchscreen on the XUR display, and it pretty much comes with unlimited entertainment and workout options. Plus, the treadmill itself is really durable and can handle heavy use. And it also has an AC motor, which is usually found in gyms. Plus, it has a 400-pound weight capacity, so it's really great for large users and really users of all sizes. Plus, the running deck is pretty large, so you'll be able to run and do all sorts of sprints. It comes with 4 different display options. Again, this is the XUR display. But it has a more basic console. It has a console with a couple smaller screens. So it gives you a little bit more flexibility with what kind of entertainment and workout options that you want. So thanks for watching our review of the Matrix T75. To check out more, check out our written review at treadmillreviewguru.com. You can click the link below for current pricing, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date in all of the latest treadmills as soon as they hit the market.